the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That's wide. 2-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there. 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman,
well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Pham over at second. Tatis on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's by him down the line, and that could score the run from second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The right fielder, number 4.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
First pitch on his way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Christian Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks standing in, number 81. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 81.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Austin Nolan. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Nolan playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good half at that pitch.
A dive, and he knocks it down. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's set, and the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Nolan on second. Grissom at first. One gone. The 0-1 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Leading off for the Diamondback, the right fielder.
A high fastball is in there.
Roja.
Here's Profar out at short. Scooped up, and close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Marte.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score from third, the tying run. So striding in, David Peralta. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Well, we were just wondering about him maybe getting a little tired out there. Now the extra base hit. He's pitched well here, and he's given them all that he's got. But I think it's about time to make a move for a fresh arm.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove.